You're back with the most shadow man in the land, LL, the Lord of the Great Deep, also known as Lamar. I got my co-host Chad and Lance, and this is the 3LC reaction. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, share this on various social media. That's what we need you to do. You like this content? Let's keep it moving. So in this segment, we brought this person up a couple videos ago. We were talking about how Birdman went from being the #1 stunner to what happened to that boy. He was talking shit. Now he's bankrupt, that boy. But now, anyway, we was talking about Nicki Minaj. Maybe she could revive his career in his pockets and keep him from having his house turned into a boathouse by Rick Ross. But I don't think Nicki Minaj could even save Birdman because she needs help herself. Nicki Minaj is a thing of the past. I think her rap career is over. She made too many mistakes. She took too much of a long break, and from my perspective, this happened in the rap game before. When you take too long, especially when you have competition, if you take too long of a hiatus, your fan base can be scooped up. Just ask Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap in the same boat. This guy, instead of him keeping on banging out hits consistently, he wanted to get his Sean Kemp on, and now, and shout out to Sean Kemp, and no disrespect, but he wanted to get multiple baby mamas, and he's out of the rap game too. So I think the only thing that can save Nicki is they're gonna have to make a slut anthem featuring Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. She gonna have to kiss Cardi B ring. As much as she hate Cardi B, she gonna have to make up with her. And then on top of that, they gonna need the city girls too. It's gonna have to be the biggest slut anthem of all time. It's gonna have to be bigger than Lady Marmalade with Lil Kim, Maya, and Christina Aguilera. They gonna have to pull out all the stops in order to resuscitate Nicki's career. Do y'all have any thoughts on this situation? You think Nicki is out of the game, or does she have potential to come back?
Nah, I
No,
definitely think Nicki's still dope. I I don't think Nicki is trash, bro. I think Nicki dope. I think she got some amazing talent. I think that one of her problems is she ain't getting pushed. That a bunch of the other artists here like Cardi B, she don't have a machine behind her. So um, I mean, you shaking your head for what, son?
Now,
What's
but before you get it, Chad, before you get into it, explain what pushed is, because I think certain people might not know exactly what you mean by get pushed. Um,
I mean, like radio play, the spins on Spotify and all the other media streaming services. I think for some reason I don't know what it is. Whoever Nikki pissed off, but it shows because her talent is definitely there. Nikki is one of the great girls around in the game, man. I think she probably is the best one, if you ask me, to this
okay,
day.
I see. We have Mr. Red Rummed, aka Chad, is shaking his head. So, put your 2 cents in. What do you? Oh,
Yeah,
here's
I
our
want to hear this.
frequently reoccurring guest, but he's being held hostage, so he gonna have to type what he got to say. Uh,
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what's going on with Nikki, and that's absolutely nothing. This is where Nikki made a fatal error.
Hmm.
She didn't see the mountain she was climbing and who she was ticking off. You talking about who she's ticking off, right? Who she ticked off? I tell you who she ticked off. All of the pushers, all of the executives that know how these cycles go with women. The fresher, hotter pieces of ass is coming up. The city girls, Meg, Cardi, these girls are younger. She's supposed to let the young crop come up and shepherd them. Instead, she tried to beef and attack them, and she hit the wall. She's 30 years old. How old is she? She's
I'm.
let,
30.
Let me check.
let me do
I check.
a quick.
Yeah, I take a do a good Google search. But you can go on. I got you.
Bottom line is she's washed up. Ain't it? Nobody wants to see her strutting around no more with halter tops and all that shit. It's over. The young girl's coming up. And that's what I was talking about. The wall is here for Nicki. It's over. She don't have no sex appeal no more to sell. It's over.
Oh,
Ain't nobody care about her talent.
Well, I mean,
okay,
I
now
think
she was born in '82, so
she's
that would
38.
make her approximately
She
2 years.
she okay, she
38.
38. Oh, it's over. That's 60 years old in the game. It's over. As a rapper, it's over. Come on now. You know, so you knew she was gonna get this. She's supposed to be kissing
Oh,
ass from the beginning. When she saw those young girls coming up, she should have tried to play the godmother and let them dust feather dust that old spider web there's crotch and get right on the stage with them
Oh
and say, here we
man.
go. But then she 38 and the hip, come on, man, it's over. She been
Oh
past the wall. I
man.
said 30 years old, man. She past the wall. She 8 years past the wall. 30
Oh
years
man.
in.
So for those,
Cardi got a couple more years left. Cardi only got a couple more years left, and she gonna bounce straight off the goddamn wall, straight off of the wall. Yeah, Nicki is ancient. 38. Get out of here. It's over.
for those of you who aren't familiar with the terminology, the wall is a popular saying in the manosphere, particularly in the black manosphere. You had old school YouTubers like Soul and Black and some of the other OGs of the manosphere who were booted off a long time ago. They came up with this concept called the wall, where there's an age, and I mean it is demonstrable because usually once a woman hit a certain age, she garners less attention,
Yeah.
and eventually she ends up, I mean, in a situation where yeah, plenty of guys will have a good time with her, but nobody will be for the most part to be taking her too seriously unless it's Big Spooner gets out of jail and he needs somebody
hold up.
couch to sleep on, Thug Nasty, that sort of thing, or just the perpetual burger flipper guy. Those are the type of guys that they'll be able to get once they hit the wall, according to the manosphere here on YouTube. So
And
that's
so,
the one.
Yeah. She's done.
according to
She's
Red,
30. She's
so
37,
according to Red
38.
Rum,
She's done.
at 38 years old, is done. You over as a female. You couldn't. I mean, you couldn't garner no attention as far as with your talent. Once you hit the age
As
of
far as with
38,
your
that's what you're
talent
saying.
in the rap game, no, because she don't have the sex appeal to match. Nobody cares about her lyrical skill. She got to have the whole package. Nobody want to see um, um, her sloppy ass out there on stage strutting around no more at 38. Nobody want to see that. Where the young girls at? Where the young city girls at that's still in their 20s? Nobody don't want to see her tired ass out there. It's over. It's over.
Oh man. So she's the next Lil Kim then. I just saw Lil Kim went bankrupt a couple times as well. She is in a repo situation right now as well too. So shout out to Lil Kim. Sorry that happened to you, but yeah,
Well,
it's what a shame. So yeah, this is a good segue into our next field of discussion, which we'll get into the next video. So the verdict is we have the guru, aka Lance saying, or aka the goo, saying that Nicki isn't done. She still has plenty of lyrics left in her
I think
arsenal.
she, I think she do, bro. I think she do, bro.
You think she
she
do?
can have all she can have. She can have a notepad full of shit that's more than what Cannabis had when he showed up. And she can have thesaurus of rhymes. Nobody's getting behind as you if you're an executive or a pusher, a 38-year-old washed up Nicki and all this young talent coming out up that you can push. She's done. She passed the wall. Because you know, as soon as she, especially in that game, when you crossing over 30, your stock is sliding downward. It's sliding downwards. And in her case, it's not gonna bounce off the bottom. I think she's done. I think she's done. R.I.P. Nicki. Because if she get out there with that shit, nobody's going to see that. They
Yeah,
want to see the city.
I think you got to put some respect on Nick Nack.
No,
I really do, bro.
no.
So you got to
But
put some respect on it.
you see Remy Ma found out the hard way when she was out there past her 30s. Man,
But
nobody, man.
I don't think Remy Ma was ever reached Nicki level as far as her stardom. I don't think
Agree, agree.
Remy Ma ever reached reach the level of stardom
Yeah,
that Nicki
see,
ever had.
now I got to put my historian hat on and break down the history of the female rap game. Because if you remember, when hip hop began, end of the '70s, going into the early '80s, the first female rappers were really on par with their male counterparts. They dropped similar lyrics. There was no sex rap. They were on some your MC Lights and Queen Latifahs. They were on the same style as the male as their male counterparts. They were saying some of the similar lyrics. Then you had a situation where there was a gap in the late '80s where the original female rappers disappeared for a while, and then they did the same thing. They tried to come back in the mid '90s when Lil Kim got put on by Biggie, and that's when and Foxy Brown. That's when you start to get your female sex rappers. Though they were the pioneers of the current style of female rap, this sex rap, which mostly and to be fair to Nicki Minaj, she could rap beyond just the typical sex rap that you've been hearing lately. But that era is over. This new era, like Red Rum said, Mr. Red Rum, I have to agree with you. This new era is all about sexuality, sex rap. And to do that, you have to be the new model. I don't think we're gonna have a Madonna equivalent of a rapper. Madonna was able to prance around at age 50 in a G-string sliding down poles, and people still bought it. But that won't
I
happen
don't
in the
see
rap
why.
game. I don't either. For the life of me, I'm not impressed. No
Yeah, but
disrespect
when
to
you
you, Madonna. Don't put a hex on me.
yeah,
But
but when you speaking on Nicki Minaj, her lyrical ability is well beyond just sexual rap.
oh, and
I
see, and
mean,
I totally agree with you. I totally agree
so
with you.
I
so
agree
so
too.
so the group her in with the new style and all that, I think is an injustice to Nicki because her talent is by way far than what
Oh,
anything I've
now
seen
wait
in
a
the past.
minute. Now
I
don't give
mean,
her too much credit.
I'm saying far as with the females. I'm saying far with the female. Like I haven't seen another female artist come and be able to have that level of success, and with not just talking about the sexual rap that these women bring today. Nikki had a very long, wide range of style. What she had. I'm listening. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, I'm getting in. I'm gonna go finish. I'm getting
No,
in.
I'm done. Pretty much. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. There
Okay,
was
let me tell you what happened to Nikki.
a
She was put out of the market. She has better talent than that Meg shit, even Cardi, all of them talent wise. The
I agree.
market, the market isn't calling for talent and lyrical skills right now with women. It's calling for thoughts and Tatianas and hot ass. That's why she's priced out of the market. Now, if the market demanded talent and lyrical skills, then she'll still be on top. The market is spoken and it's eased her right out, and all of this lesser skilled, lesser talented stuff right in. That's you made pretty much my point for me. That's why she's off the throne. It's not because of the talent. It's because the market ain't calling for that right now.
I would have to concur
I
because
think,
you remember, and I forgot to mention this, but there
but
was
I
a
think,
gap. There was a gap in the early 2000s too, when Lil Kim and Foxy Brown were just falling off, and then you got Trina, and the rap got even more sexualized, and then you had the Trina clones, and none of them was successful. Jackie O, who remembers
what,
her? Nobody
what the,
remembers Jackie O. Remember My Neck, My Back, Kia, whatever her name was. Nobody remembers her. So the sex rap, it wasn't time for the sex rap at that time. Then Nicki came in with the lyrics and the sex rap, but now we transitioning back into the sex rap phase. So it's a cycle.
but I don't think that it don't matter what you're talking about nowadays. It's more so of what they pushing on you. Ain't nobody getting success without the push. What you listening to riding the work, that's what's getting played. That's who's having success. What you listening to in the barber shops, that's what's having success. All the songs that's on the B side of the album, that ain't having no success. The stuff that people listen to, on the beat, that's not having a success. It don't have nothing to do with her talent or these females or what they talking about. It's more so on what they pushing on you. And that goes for all artists, not just female artists. Their male counterpart as well. The success comes from
Okay.
whatever they pushing.
On that
Okay,
note,
but
I'm
my
gonna have
point
to step
is,
in and say like, share, subscribe, and please tune in for the next segment. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This is the most shadow band man in the land with Mr. Red Rummed and the Goo, and we'll be right back at you.